What's up, boys? A brand new video today, another case study of items. This video I'm going to do Umbral Glaive against Serpent's Fang. A lot of you guys have been asking me in the comments if Umbral Glaive is actually a good item. So let's get right into it. So just before we start, I put 60 armor on the dummy, so the lethality of the two items actually, have an impact there, because in the last video I didn't put armor. So let's get right into it. I'll do auto EQ WQ, auto EQ WQ, and I'll write the damage. So Umbral did this. Perfect. Let's go switch to Serpents. I'll speed it up just so I can have the electrocute back up, because on the bottom right you see electrocute was on cooldown. Okay, so I'll do the same thing. Auto EQ WQ. Now, that's interesting, right? Let me make sure you guys see it. Boom. Look at the difference. So that's almost 100 damage difference, right? Now, why is this so massive, right? That's a 90 damage difference. Right? Why is it? Keep in mind, I only did auto EQ WQ. That's not the full combo of Qiyana, right? No, I didn't use my ultimate. I didn't use Prowler's Claw, so it would be even more damage in a real game, right? That's kind of a lot of damage. Sometimes it could give you a kill, and sometimes people start at 1 HP, and that would be the damage you needed, right? Why is Serpent so much better? Let me say it straight up. The two items are the same price, 2600 both, right? It's all about the passive, guys. So basically, this has less AD, less lethality, but the ability haste kind of makes up for it, right? Because ability haste is really good on Qiyana. So stats-wise, both items are pretty similar. The reason why Serpent is just so much better is just because of the passive. Because when you look at both of the passives, right? Normally, when you play Qiyana, after like your first recall, you change up and you take the red trinket. So when you go for Roam, you just sweep, right? So you don't really need Umbral. The passive is kind of useless, right? Because one-shotting a ward or hitting the ward 3 times doesn't really change anything. Some people might say, yeah, but it changed something if you want to actually gank the person, like still go for the roam. But yeah, not really, because if you still want to go for the roam, you just keep your red trinket on and the ward's going to be blurred on the map and people won't see you if you walk over it. And I did it in Challenger and people are still not aware. Sometimes there's a ward, and if I see the enemy not reacting, I'll still go for the roam and I'll ignore the ward, and they're not even going to move because they have to look at the map, and sometimes they don't look at the map because they're fighting and something like that, right? So overall, the value of the passive is really not good. You're not playing a pro play. People don't even ward, and if they ward, they don't really look at the map. If you're a jungle, you know this. Even if you're a laner, you know this. People don't look at the map. So why is this passive so much better now that we covered why this passive is bad? Listen, you guys know shield meta right now is like massive. Seraphine is so broken. She's either picked or banned every single game. Like, this champion has so many shields, it's broken. This passive, it's like against Seraphine, is broken. Karma, it's broken. Lulu, it's broken. Now, that's only like the champions, right, that have shields, but there's also items. People build items that have shield. If you think about it, Sterak's Cage right now is a massive item. Hecarim, Olaf, Kayn, all these tank jungles, even top laners sometimes they build it, right? And you need to keep in mind that Serpents works on the passive. Everyone knows the shield of Sterak's is massive. It's broken. But when you have Serpents, it just removes the shield pretty much 100%. Like, this passive is not balanced, by the way. Like, it really isn't balanced. Like, the shield is pretty much going to be useless. So with one item, you're making a lot of other people, and even sometimes item, useless with one item. So that's why it's broken. Another reason, some champion even have, like, shields in their kit, not really like on other people, just on themselves. Like, if you think about Sett, for example, the W of Sett, that's a massive shield, and he creates a shield. But if you do Serpents, like the other day I was against a Sett, I just did like auto EQ, the guy did his W, the guy had no shield, and he maxed it. His W was maxed out. So it's like, bro, how broken is that passive? That passive is not balanced at all. So let me recap. Passive is just better stats wise. That's where it's like equal, because Serpents has more damage, more lethality, but doesn't have the ability, so it's kind of equal with Umbral. But then if you look, like, the passive is just so much better. It's not even close at all. So the value is just better. The item is just better because it's the same price. So that's it for the video, boys. I hope that, helps you guys. You really understand the difference between the two items. I think maybe the only difference, like the only way you could build Umbral, and that's a maybe, is if there's no one with shields, right? But even if there's no one with shields, the item still does more damage, but maybe the ability haste can come more clutch. So in a game where there's absolutely no shield, like nothing, which is pretty unlikely, like pretty much impossible right now, but if it happens, like Umbral Glaive might be better than Serpents. But otherwise, even if there's just one shield, the value of Serpents is just so much better. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope that answers the question of Umbral. I think Umbral is terrible, except if there's only like no shield, like I just said. But yeah, that's it for the video, boys. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you like this. And here's the damage again. 90 damage difference. I'll see you on the next one, boys. Peace out.